Welcome to our channel. In this session, we will discuss the concept of symbol table in compiler. Symbol table is simply a data structure that is used by the compiler to store information of an identifier. What is an identifier? Identifier is a variable or a constant or a function or the parameters that are used inside the function. To store such identifier information is placed in the symbol table. Generally, it stores the information of identifier as the name of the identifier, the type of identifier, the scope of identifier, and what is the memory location, that is in which location the particular identifier is stored. The complete information about the identifier is stored inside the symbol table. Remember, even though the symbol table is created during the early phases of the compiler, but all the 6 phases of the compiler uses the symbol table. How? The first phase is lexical analysis. How the lexical analysis uses the symbol table? Simply it inserts the identifier. So the lexical analysis phase insert the identifier into the symbol table. That means it adds the information as the name. What is the attribute information? It includes the name of the identifier is placed by the lexical analysis. Now the syntax analysis. This phase gives the additional information of scope and structure of identifier. For example, here I given the identifier name. The syntax analysis phase provides the attribute information, scope and structure of identifier. Generally, the scope is represented in a hierarchical fashion. Now, the third phase, the semantic analysis. So, the semantic analysis mainly perform type checking, mainly do type checking, that is valid declarations are done or not, is the return type and the function names are valid or not. Every validation and declarations are checked within the semantic analysis. Now the fourth one is, that means here for example, if a variable with the name is already defined, if you want to use the same variable one more time, it needs to check. And for example, one integer variable is declared. Now I am initialized with a floating value. The type checking is also performed in the semantic analysis way. Next one is intermediate code generation. So this phase simply checks the type and size information. This phase uses the type and size information, and it is also used to add some temporary variables. You know the purpose of this phase. The convert this one into 3 address format. During conversion, I need some temporary variables. So such temporary variables are loaded into the symbol table in this phase. Now code optimization. So this code optimization phases uses scope and type information. Scope and type information, that is simply it assists the memory optimization and register optimization. What is the scope of the variable? So is it possible to reduce or increase the scope? Based on the scope, is it possible to optimize the particular variable or not? So it uses the scope and type information for optimization. And the lastly, code generation phase. This phase uses the memory location and offset. So this phase uses the memory location and offset address, which are used to generate the code without any errors. Clear? That is, the symbol table is maintained by all the phases. Along with the symbol table, error detection and correction is also maintained. The main purpose of this one is, what are the main advantages of the symbol table? The main advantage of symbol tables is for name resolution. Name resolution. That means with the same name, more than one variable is not allowed. Okay, and scope management. That is whether the variable is a local variable or global variable. If it is a local variable, if you want to throw outside of the local scope, it avoids, it is not allowed. Now code optimization we are using, code generation we are using, even error decodation also we are using. Now, how the symbol table is represented? Generally, the symbol table is represented by using the concept of hash table. When if the program size is large and if you want to perform fast lookup operations, we are implemented by using hash table, or we are implementing by using binary search tree. Means suppose if the system, if some compiler, some for certain operations, the data must to be in sorted order. In such situations, the binary search tree is used, and the next scenario is linear list. So if time is not an important factor, so we are moving to linear list. But this is a very slow, and it is possible to use only small set of data. Okay, this is the symbol table. Now I will explain with the symbol table with an example, and then we close. Consider a simple program, how the information is represented in the simple table. For example, my program is some hash include stdio.h. Okay, simply declare one global variable. For understanding, I am declaring one global variable of pi, which is equal to some 3.14. Okay, now I am using one function float. Some function name is calculate. Now float some radius. Within this function, what I am returning? Simply return pi into r, whatever it is. So I am returning pi r square. Okay, now coming to the main function. Within the main function, what I am reading? First, you need to read the variable radius. For example, radius is equal to some 3.5f, or else you can use the scanf statement. Now float some area, declare. Now area is equal to, simply call the calculate of radius. So here I am printing the data, printf percentage of comma area. Now if you understand this program carefully, how a symbol table is created for this program, that is the most important simple thing. It contains the name. What is the name? For example, the name here in this, the name is equal to pi, and type. What is the type of pi? That is a float variable. And what is this one? Constant. So the additional info is, this is a constant. And here if you want, you can use the scope. Scope is global. The scope is global. That is, this is declared outside of the main, global. And if you have some additional info, you can write some additional info also. So that is depending upon the variable. For example, this is a constant. What is the additional info? This is only read only. This is read only. Like this memory location, where it is stored. By default, it is auto variable, stored inside the memory. If it is a register, we are writing the memory location as register. For example, calculate. For example, calculate. The type is equal to, what is the type? So the calculate, the return type is equal to float. So it is a function. The scope is global. The calculate is, the scope is global. Anyone can access the scope. Additional information, it is a function. For example, radius. For example, radius. What is the type? The type is equal to float. What is, this is a variable. Radius is a variable. The scope is local to main. The scope is local to main. Like this. For example, here r. R is, the data type is a float. It is also a variable. Scope is local to function calculate. Got it? Like this, the complete information about the program is stored. This is a symbol table. Clear? This is the concept of symbol table. Thank you.